A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Hello, to anyone who would join.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. I thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back. No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints. The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That shit looks creepy as hell. Hell nah. Does look kind of cool. Growing up into the fucking tree.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Don't fucking blame you. Nothing.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
She fucking 17 and she inherits a house? Jesus.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Gross. I really hope I don't have to crawl through the doggy door. Ah,
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
oh yeah. Come on now.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
How long has it been since you've been in this damn house?
For the first time in years,
2010.
I felt like I was home.
God damn. Someone like to fucking read.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh, you had a cat? Fucking love cats.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Oh, that's something to complain about. Chinese is fucking good too. God damn, you got a lot of tuna.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Can I unlock the door? Oh.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Okay, why is that door sealed? I don't think I like that. Something not good there.
Never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh shit.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Well, I didn't want to go down there anyways. I want to see what's in the box. Oh.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
That's cute. Why the hell is Bigfoot in the background? Oh, look at a little birdie. Oh, a lot of birdies in here. Okay, I just hope that closed on its own. Automatic thing, you know?
Even the fireplace had a story.
But, oh, whoa.
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
I'm trying to process and what the fuck that means, but okay. Can I crouch? No. There's a book there, mysterious looking book. God damn, they like to read. Jesus Christ.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
What the hell happened here? Jesus.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Fuck's sake. Is that the garage? Hope so.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
And did she not? That wind is eerie as fuck. What's up here?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
That's kind of weird. No, I don't think I want to go in there. Unless that's the only fucking room that I can go into.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
That explains why Bigfoot was in the music box. That's cute. There's an attic there. No thank you. That's actually kind of cool. Goddamn. Or not the basement, the attic.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Your mom is a sketchy woman. Jesus. Unless she's just going crazy.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Great Uncle Walter? What the hell is this?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
You sure about that? Because it seems like it might be true. And why the hell did they lock a book to a wall?
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Huh. I wonder.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
That is a baby thing.
From the
Ew.
paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Creepy ass baby carriage.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Whoa.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, she had a gerbil? That's so cute.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
What's this? Ooh,
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed. So I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, no. That's the first thing that lights up. I don't want to touch. What? Oh.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
I thought she was gonna eat the fucking gerbil. I got scared there.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Jesus. Who doesn't feed their damn kid? God damn. What's that? Starfish?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Okay, but you didn't feed me, Mom.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, God.
I ate a lot of things that night.
I don't think those are real, sweetheart. You shouldn't probably be eating a tube of toothpaste and fucking dried
Then
up
I heard
bastards.
chirping outside my window.
Oh.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
What?
I was a cat.
What the fuck? Oh.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Where the fuck do I go? Oh, there it is.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Fucking mean-ass sounding cat.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Can you not just up? There you go.
I gobbled her up.
Jeez. Uh-oh. Katie,
And
no!
suddenly, I was an owl. First,
Christ.
all I heard was the wind.
Oh,
Then I
God.
heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Oh, whoa.
Rabbits.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got it! Holy shit!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
This
I
is a
swallowed him up,
fucking big ass
and I
owl that
didn't
eats a
chew.
goddamn bunny like that. Shit!
Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Okay. What the hell? Oh. Shit. Oh.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh god. This is hard to control.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Whoa, what the fuck? Okay.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What am I saying now? Oh, whoa. Whee! Ah, I just came out of the toilet. What?
I got closer and closer.
Okay, she's back in her room again.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Okay then. Alrighty. That is, Molly, you're kinda fucked up.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I think that kid just had one fucked up dream. Oh, kitty!
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Holy fucking bird cages.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Damn, that looks pretty cool. Sadly, it's not finished. Oh wow, that's really nice. 1988 to 2010.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Oh.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Jesus.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah, clearly. Damn. So I'm assuming this is the grandma. Grandma must have loved her birds.
Edie gave a
goddamn.
big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Mole man.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
You wanna watch the tape? Oh, we get by lightning power.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Damn. Grandma
When
Edie
Edie
was a
told people
strong-boned
Sven was
woman.
killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
No, Froggy. Jesus Christ, she had a lot of pills. Ooh. There's a secret in this bathroom. Wow. No trap doors, my ass. This is like a clear view
There's
of
a
it.
secret
being
in
a
this
trap.
bathroom.
Oh.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Okay, so no trap. There's no secrets in the bathroom. Clearly there is. Grandma. Yeah, damn.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Damn. These look pretty nice. This is a little soldier room. Or military room, whatever you'd like to call it. Fort Calvin?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
To command center. Oh yeah.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, this is cute.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Not gonna lie, this may make people feel sick because it's making me feel like a triple ball.
Come in! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Goddamn.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Fucking kicking trees, man. supposed to do that?
The day he made it to 94.
Okay.
And he did.
Alright.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
And I'm assuming it didn't work because that's crazy.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Damn. These secret doors are very impressive.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
What is that? Is that...
Growing up,
Oh,
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
clearly she was a child star, cause who the hell wants to be around Bigfoot? Fucking hell. Her face is plastered all over this house. She has her own fucking doll. Jesus Christ.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Well, yeah, you've seen how most child stars ended. Fucking hell. Alright.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Saving a weird pumpkin man.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Jesus.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
Ooh.
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick. but the house was silent.
That's actually a pretty good spot for... Oh, okay. Michael Myers music playing. Hell yeah.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, okay. What, is Mikey down here? Mikey, come on out, buddy. Time to beat some... Ew, what the fuck are those things?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
So cannibalism, got it. Jesus fucking Christ. Beat some asses. I got a crutch, I'm not afraid
The
of
old fridge rattled and grew still.
Smack the fuck out of that fridge.
Oh dear!
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
What the fuck? This is not fucking Michael Myers. Why do we gotta rip off his music? I got a crutch again. I'm ready to beat someone's ass. Beat your ass. Okay. What? Alright.
Walter, are you there?
No. Oh, it's forcing me.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh, boy.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Kick some ass.
He was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh, climb through.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Wait.
Okay.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Fucking bitch slapped his ass.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Swear to God, if that motherfucker gets up, we'll beat him even more with this crutch. Bet it's a boyfriend. She accidentally muted his boyfriend. Ah.
Man had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Okay then. Ding dong, I wanted to check behind that weird egg-looking thing. She's gonna get her ass stabbed.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Bravo, Barbara! You were wonderful! The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
What?
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Jesus Christ, man.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh, no. Stop that game. Alright, so
Edie
Barbara
told me
got
all
murdered by
Barbara wanted was to be
monsters. Oh boy.
remembered. As absurd as that comic was, maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Alright then, Barbara. What else you got around here for me? Besides the very old and disgusting looking cake. Yuck. Excuse you, game. Okay, going back into the little hidey hole.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
It got darker. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, fuck no. If their child was murdered in this home, excuse you. Okay. If their child was fucking murdered in this goddamn room, I would have been outie a long time ago. I fucking hate this. It's dark and the creepy music has to be. Goddamn plane. Oh no. I hate this so fucking much. Fuck the basement. Hate basements so much.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I don't think that. Nah. If that was the only reasoning, fuck nah.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh. Edie, you slick bitch. Oh, it is pitch black. Oh, okay.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
I don't blame him.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Holy. Is someone currently living down here still? Like, jeez.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Fuck that.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of a door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Almost. So that's 1976.
And then one day, everything just
2005?
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
You've had 10 pieces this entire time, Dad. Fucking man.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Ooh, you ran
I'm
out of canned
done
peaches?
waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Oh, deeper into the depths of hell. Holy fuck.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
So so however they die,
And
he's
Calvin.
scared he's gonna die the same way.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Oh. Okay.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
That would make sense.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week.
Goddamn.
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh no! He got hit by a goddamn train? Damn, Walter.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Holy shit.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
If she was trying to protect you, bitch, she probably wouldn't let you leave the damn house. Ooh, how do I go down there? Oh. Put a picture frame there? Can I not go down there? Oh, there it goes. You know there's a ladder for a reason.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Well, I
But
mean,
if she never
Walter...
told me about an uncle under the house...
I mean, technically, that's not Walter's
I
fault.
can
that he's
only
all
imagine
fucked
what
up.
else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
He's got a trash pit down here.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Ooh, okay. Can't see shit, but alright. You just trust in that? Ooh,
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh. Damn. Where did this rail system even go after, like, during that time? Shit.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
No, you can't say that.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Ooh, we're writing to someone. Oh, we're just writing random shit down.
And the history you're a part of.
Ooh, maybe she was like pregnant or something and gonna have a baby.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
That's not a good thing to say.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That is a very fucking good point. God damn.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Okay, goddamn. Holy shit.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Oh my god. That's a lot of
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
There's Molly. Calvin. Sven, she said? Eddie or Edie? Walter and Barbara. God damn. I mean, that's really cool. Everything that they love is on their things, or
I'm sure Odin's monument had
known
been
for.
Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
There's a red light blinking over there. What's that about?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
And Gus Finch, goddamn.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay? Lewis. That's not even a Finch, this is Kumar.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
This is very rickety, be careful. It'll fall in your way. Oops. Pretty sick
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, I knew it! She preggers! Okay, yeah, don't fucking fall. She a pregnant lady. Is up there? No?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Oh, probably.
They were both pretty intense.
Clearly! Goddamn.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll check his letter real quick. Oh, they're pictures. Never mind. Not letter. That looks... Okay. Whoa.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
It's too early, Dad.
Perfect.
Yeah, oh, okay.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I don't know if I was supposed to take a picture. Oh, okay. There we go. Aw. Okay, I got a birdie.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
Take a picture of you taking a piss, man.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Boop.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Are we taking a picture
Dad,
of a picture?
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Let me get behind you.
Okay.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to...
Ooh.
Great shot, Don!
Oh, wow, okay. Oh, she's crying, dude.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
God damn. Oh, shit.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
How the fuck do I get... run. Run, 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 run.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh my god. God damn. Holy crap. That's a fucking mean ass deer, jeez. Alright, what's down here? Ew. All gross and creepy.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, clearly. Georgie. Oh, no. Oh, this one's gonna be even more sad. Oh,
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh, okay. Oh! Whee!
That's hand over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Okay.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh, okay. Ah, it's game. Oh, got it.
What his world was like.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Get the fuck
It reminded me so much of Calvin.
Oh shit! Do a backflip, hell yeah!
Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay.
It sure made him happy. I know how silly it sounds.
Okay.
But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. If I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us
Oh.
about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory,
Oh shit! I'm a frog!
about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
God damn.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Aww. So, she was too busy on the phone, but, so he was only a little kid when he died, damn.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
Wow. Thanks, Gus.
Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh, shit. Okay.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, boy.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day.
Whoa!
Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Shit, Gus.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Okay. Well, that was the story of Gus. It's probably the way out. Is this anything? I don't think so. Duties. Routine. Time to go
My
up.
mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
At the time,
like to know
it was as far away as she
how
could
she
get.
got everything up there.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Alright.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
God damn. Your mama was very
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Dawn,
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Louis, Milton, and Edith.
and to see kids in the house again.
Cute little garden.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Okay.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Almost. Hey, little school up
But
here.
it didn't
That's
last.
Cute. Well, yeah, because you said almost. I assume it didn't last very good or turned out well.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th
your
birthday,
predators. Don't
when
die
Edie
from
gave him
finding
a
out what
castle.
happened to your family. You are a pregnant lady. Not in footballing. Her mom really sealed up these fucking doors. Jesus Christ. This house is really fucking cool though. God damn.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
So cute. This is really done very well. I like this. That's fucking cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Well, Milton probably disappeared in a badass way. Making a flip book and going through it type deal, you know?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Just saying this now, your mom had a real problem with sealing doors.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Well, it's definitely understandable that your mom shut away her past, and that's not a healthy thing to do. Oh, there's right there. Man, I'm blind.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Okay. Go that way. This motherfucking kid has a boat for his room up in a damn tree. What? God damn.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar.
It smelled
That
like
part of him
weed.
lived on.
Fucking this motherfucker is smoking weed and she says it smells familiar? Has she done the marijuana? Hmm?
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Hey, that works out because I'm bad at them too.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh, whoa, okay.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, God.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh, little puppo.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Goddamn.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh, shit.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He He started drifting away from our reality.
Don't hit the button.
Lewis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh shit.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for
radiant
radiant rainbows.
Alright. Oh, so pretty. Am I supposed to go through these fucking rainbows? Oh, I'm not doing so good.
He followed the sound of his electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Okay.
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
See you because of the fish on the screen. Oh, shit.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
I guess he ends up losing his fucking hand or something?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Whoa. Holy fuck. That was fucking cool. I like that. That was a nice cut to his next scene.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
That is a lot of dead fishes.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him.
He was kinda...
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise California insisted on
Can't have this
advising
guy
me.
do good ass dancing. Bullshit here and there. Hell yeah, Katie. Molly, Molly, fuck yeah.
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
What the fuck do they got on their head? This bitch looks like she's wearing a crest. Oh. Alrighty then.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Ooh. Bitch got decapitated. Holy crap.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh, it's her brother? He fucking got decapitated like a fish? Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Why?
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Got stuck on the stair.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh, birdie. I think. Can't really tell.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Edith.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh boy. Feisty.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
What is she afraid of?
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
You can't blame that on your
We'll have the
grandma
nursing
or
home
mom.
send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Oh, jeez.
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Oh, great-grandma.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh.
After
That's
that, we
sad.
moved around a lot.
Hell yeah.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom doesn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Aww.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
God damn.
Until I found out about you.
Hello.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Is she giving birth right now? What the hell's happening?
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Uh-oh.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Aww. Poor kid. For a house that looks rickety made, looks pretty fucking impressive. Yeah, damn. Well, that was the end of the story, I think. I hope you all enjoyed the story of What Was Left of Edith Finch, I think it was called. I think it was a pretty good-ass game. Well, see you in the next one.